So what I do is I get a bunch of the strips cut here, and then I router all sides. So, well, except for the back, but I do the two sides here and both ends, so it's smooth. So when you put it on there, the outside has like kind of a little log look to it. So, but what I do is I put the two bottom ones first down here, and then what I'll do is do the top one. That's the center. Then I'll have the center on that one. Okay, now put a little dab of glue up here. Both of these. This is just a 18 gauge brad nail, and I think I have, it's like inch and a quarter brads in it. Alright, so now it's a lot more stable now. And we'll take them all off and fasten it. Keep your fingers crossed. Leave the side. So I get the side all done except for this one. Question is, am I going to put it against there or against here for where I'm going to cut it with the saw? So what I'm going to do is leave this one out, do the other side, and see roughly where that one lines up, so I can get them as close as I can. So when we do the cut, we're cutting very little of this as possible. Then we put our hinge in and put a bottom on it. The other side, so I actually had to cheat a little bit, and I just shaved a little bit off both of these last two so it wouldn't be all off one, and it fits in there really snug, so it doesn't matter where I cut it now as far as the other side, because this one doesn't have a space, but that's okay. So go back on this side, and we'll just put our last one in. Yeah, so we'll let that dry a bit, just so it's a little bit stronger before I manipulate it over with the table saw. The table saw along this edge here, and then we'll flip it over and run it through here. That'll take our top off. And we'll end up with a nice deep trunk with a pretty good top. I might even be able to put like a, once we open it, put like a little cubby up in the top as well. So we'll get this set up on the saw here in a few minutes and cut her off.
Just brought home a bunch more hinges and stuff. I don't know what's in the bunch, but there's a bunch of odd hinges.
comes out quite right. Alright, so the top's cut off. I'll have to put some hinges on it. And a latch for the front. And there we go. Plus I gotta put a bottom in it still. And yeah, cute little trunk. Just out of just some scrap wood that I had laying around. Okay, as you can see, I got the hinges on. Probably overkill, but that's what I have for hinges. So what I'm doing now is putting on a chain so it doesn't open too far and bind the hinges. So I've pre-drilled a small hole down here in the corner, and I got this chain, which is also brass colored. It was plant potter chain. There's 3 little chains in it, so taking one out and using it for this. Never know, you can use stuff for just about anything. Okay, get that screw to start. And it's a tiny screw, and it's a regular screwdriver, not a Phillips. So I buy pretty much all Phillips, but this is, I mean, stuff that I've collected over the years, and I got a pretty good supply of all kinds of fasteners and bolts and screws and stuff. Maybe I'll do a video on the storage stuff that I have up there. Sometimes you can see it in the back of the videos that I do. Alright, we'll take the other end and hook it up here on the cover, and I'll show you the finished product in just a minute. Okay, so I fastened the chain up in the cover as well, so we can open up and see the chain here. Matches up with the hinges, and even though it's not open all the way, it's still kind of slightly tipped forward. There's plenty of weight here that it does not want to come. In fact, there's so much weight. I haven't got a bottom in this yet. There's so much weight it wants to pull it. So it's not going to fall on someone's finger. I mean, even if you go as far as here, it wants to open. So that's going to work out perfect. So a nice little chain, so it won't open too far and put a bind on the hinges. So really all that's left is to get a bottom on this thing, because right now it's pretty much useless the way it is. It looks nice, but can't put nothing in it. Not and keep it, that's for sure. So we'll get a bottom on this and it'll be good to go. So anyways, this is a smaller version. I made the small, longer wine bottle gift box that my son took off with, which was made out of walnut. That one was all made out of a walnut slat. Same concept, lower, longer, bolt size wine bottle, and I have a video on that too. Walnut, and this one here is made all out of poplar, except for the plywood side, which I believe is a birch plywood. So I'll sand this down, sand these all down, and it'll be good to go. But if you like, please say you like, comment, share, and of course subscribe to my channel, because I'm always doing some new videos you might find interesting. I do cover a wide variety, or it's getting wider. I don't just do wood stuff, I do auto stuff as well, and some fun videos too. So please stop by my shop often. Shane's Main Shop. Thanks again, and have a great day.